What's going on, everybody? So welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Rockies signing Kris Bryant, of course. And this is a big move, of course, and it'll be for 7 years and $182 million. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. But before I get to this video, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications, because this is the place to be on Baseball YouTube for great baseball content throughout the offseason. And let's go ahead and get into this video. So, of course, the Rockies have signed Kris Bryant. It was reported, they were very interested in Kris Bryant, of course, and they pulled the string today, which I think is very interesting. I don't think that many people would have expected him to go to the Rockies. But the Rockies did pay him a very good amount, paying him about $26 million a year, which is a lot of money, of course. So they paid him a lot of money, of course. But, the Rockies are not the greatest team. So bringing in Kris Bryant, of course, helps. Does this mean that maybe they're looking to spend a little more money? And maybe they're looking to bring back a Trevor Story, too. Who knows? In 2021, for Kris Bryant, a .265 batting average, 25 home runs, 73 RBIs, a .353 on-base percentage, a .481 slugging, and an .835 OPS, an OPS plus a .424, a 3.3 WAR. This is one with Kris Bryant I can't really understand why he would sign there. I'm sure, I'm sure this probably was the biggest deal he's got. But also, on the other hand, for me, it's like, why not go to a competing team? You know what I mean? It's like, why not go to the Phillies or somebody? And maybe the Phillies were out on them. Who knows? But, why not maybe go to the Phillies or something like that? But the Rockies, this is very interesting. Does this make them a playoff contender? Absolutely not. Nowhere near a playoff contender, in my opinion. The Rockies still have a lot of work to do. But bringing in Kris Bryant over the next 7 years to be the main piece there, I like a lot. I do like the signing. I think that it's very good for him to kind of be the main piece there of obviously a team that's going to be in a rebuild over the next few years. Still bringing him in is a very good move. And it's kind of similar to, in my opinion, what the Rangers were doing with, Corey Seager and Marcus Semien spending this big money. I don't think that both of these teams are exactly at the same timeline of, the same timeline, because the Rangers, a lot of their prospects are, ready to go, and, they've got some pretty good players on their team currently. The Rockies aren't there just yet, but the Rockies are still a solid team. They're, they still have a very good lineup. And Kris Bryant, his numbers, of course, are going to inflate a little more being in Coors Field. This is a guy that's already a very good hitter. But you got to factor in Coors Field to that, and that could make him a great hitter, in my opinion. That could make Kris Bryant a great hitter. Heading to Colorado. And, Kris Bryant's a guy that's very versatile. He can play left. He can play right. He can play third. He can play first. A very versatile guy, and that's of course, somebody that you would like to have on your team. And bringing in Kris Bryant is a good move for this team. It's kind of a confusing move, but maybe does this signal that they're trying to maybe compete right now? It's a little confusing, of course. Are they going to compete now? Are they going to, what are they going to do? What's their plans? And it's going to be hard to win in Colorado any time because of the pitching. It's hard to pitch there, of course, and their pitching notoriously is bad because of the high altitude level there. And this is a team that doesn't have very good pitching at all. Their pitching's pretty trash, actually, and that's going to be a tough thing. Is their lineup right now is pretty solid and pretty decent right now. But like I'm saying, is the problem's going to be starting pitching? Like, is their starting pitching going to be able to even do close to this? But for Kris Bryant, this is a guy that's going to be getting paid $26 million a year over the next 7 years. Kris Bryant's 30 years old right now, so this will take him into his third. He'll be a free agent when he's 37 years old. So with Kris Bryant, this won't be his last contract per se yet. And, it makes a lot of sense from his perspective that he got as much money as he got after having to wait to get up with the Cubs for a while and stuff. They basically were trying to finesse him out of some money. And that's the thing here. And he got his money, and I think what he might have been looking for in this free agency is just honestly the team that would pay him the most. And not everything's a lot of it is about money these days, but some people want to be on a contender too. And I think that this move of Kris Bryant to the Rockies is a very solid move. I think that this is a move that you should be happy about if you're a Rockies fan. I think that it's something to be excited about. And this obviously brightens your future even more. And they already have a bright future. I mean, you're going to be looking at a future outfield of Zach Veen and Kris Bryant and whoever plays right field, maybe Ramel Tapia. That's a really good outfield in the future, along with, key pieces like CJ Cron and Ryan McMahon hopefully staying as well. This is a team that starts to look like a pretty decent team, and maybe even Benny Montgomery in their outfield in the future. This really helps them quite a bit, but I still don't think they're anywhere near a playoff team in 2022. This doesn't make them a playoff team. Doesn't even really particularly make them close. I'm glad Kris Bryant signed, and he got a bag too. So, Colorado, they really have made no desire to land a big-time bat in free agency, and they've done so with the second largest guarantee of the offseason to the date so far. So I think this does signal something with the Rockies, that they're going to try to do something and try to get a better product on the field. And yeah, so a lot of MLB news today. Kris Bryant to the Rockies, of course. Seiya Suzuki to the Cubs. Kyle Schwarber to Philly. And, of course, the big trade of Matt Chapman to the Toronto Blue Jays. If you want to see those three other moves, then make sure you check out my latest video. And thank you for watching this video. Make sure you drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications, because this is supposed to be on Baseball YouTube for baseball content. Thank you for watching, and peace.